What's up, bros? My name is not PewDiePie, it is Dalton, and today is March 10th, 2014, and it is my 6 months on testosterone, and that is half a year. That just blows my mind, because that's half a year, and that is a really long time, and it's just amazing. I'm gonna warn you now, though, that this subject is going to be a little long because I have a lot to talk about. I might decide later to split up, but it's probably going to be a little long. First up, though, 6 months on testosterone. Let's talk about changes, because, it's got to be more than 6 months. Okay. So, physically, I got hair on my torso and upper body. My leg hair is thicker and more noticeable. My arm hair is more noticeable. My face is fuzzy, not noticeably, except for the mustache, which is the most annoying thing ever. I don't want a pedo stash. I want scruff. And when the only facial hair that shows up is a fucking pedo stash, my life. But so yeah, facial hair, getting there, not noticeably, but I can't stop touching my face because it's fuzzy, and I hate shaving my face because I hate that baby faced feeling, so I'm always touching my face. Okay, so facial hair, I feel like my throat has gotten, my abs have gotten more prominent, because I can actually feel it, which makes me really happy. Probably can't see it, whatever, but I can feel it, and that's making me excited. I've always wanted a really prominent Adam's apple. I don't really know why. It's just always been a dream of mine to have a prominent Adam's apple, and it's getting there. I feel like I've lost weight. That might be because I started on Adderall again, and I've kind of stopped eating as much, but I feel like I've lost weight, and my fat is redistributed, so that's cool. My time of the month stopped. That was a couple months ago, but so that's exciting. Okay. Social changes are something that is really exciting for me, because I'm not social. I didn't used to be. Since taking testosterone, though, I've met new people. I'm not as afraid to talk. I'm still afraid to initiate conversation, but that's always been, actually, that has nothing to do with gender or anything, or my voice. But now that I've been on testosterone for 6 months, I'm not as afraid to talk. I'm not afraid to answer a question when I'm in class. I'm not as afraid to be noticed, I guess, because in high school especially, I made sure that I was the most invisible person that you can never see or ever remember, and I succeeded. Let's just say that I succeeded. But so yeah, I'm actually trying not to be invisible. It's working. I'm happy with it, sort of. I still get anxious in public situations and when I have to public speak, but that is another type of issue I have. I'm not as afraid to do things on my own, before taking testosterone, I was always so scared to go anywhere that by myself that was not a movie theater or the mall because you didn't talk to anybody. You only exchanged like 1 or 2 words, and I was fine with that. And I was okay going to those places alone. Now I don't mind actually traveling alone because spring break is coming up, and I'm actually, for the first time, without help from my dad, without anyone traveling with me, I'm actually traveling to Texas to see one of my best friends during spring break. And that's a really big step for me, and I'm really proud of myself for it. And I would not have been able to do that before taking testosterone. So that's a big milestone for me. And yeah, that's really, as it goes for social, like, the biggest issue for me is being able to not be as nervous or afraid to go out by myself, and then actually not being afraid to use my voice at a normal volume instead of mumbling all the time. Okay, so that's it with the actual update. Last week, everything was just getting on my nerves last week. Like, first, the big issue was in my English comp class, there is this one person that does not use my preferred pronouns. And I'm just like, I was there the first day, and my professor asked everyone, like, hey, say one thing about yourself, just say one fact. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy. I wanted to start a new leaf during this semester, so I'm gonna do it right now. And I did, like, ran in the circle. A girl came out announced to the class that she was a lesbian, and if anybody had a problem with that, they can deal with it or not bring it to her attention, like that sort of thing. So that kind of made me feel better. But once it got to my turn, I was like, hey, I am transitioning to male, so I would appreciate it if you could use male pronouns. And this one, and that was in January, okay? That was in January. It's March now, and the 2 times that he has referenced something I have said, he has not used my preferred pronouns. And I'm just like, dude, you were there. You heard me. Like, what is your fucking deal? Are you just being a jackass on purpose, or do you just not remember? Because, you're being a prick. And I was the second time he did it, and it just got on my nerves, and I'm just like, I'm so over it. I'm over it. But, so that was one thing. Another thing is just, I might make a separate video later for this because it's getting a little long right now, and I have a lot of issues about it. Actually, I'm going to make 2 separate videos because there's 2 other topics I want to talk about, but it's getting to be 9 minutes, and I think that's pushing it, don't you think? I don't think you want to stare at me and hear me talk for 9 minutes, so I think I'm going to end it and make 2 separate videos. I might do that next week, and then the week before, maybe do weekly, because these are issues that that were really bothering me last week, and that are still that are always on my mind, basically. One is lasting, but they're basically always on my mind, so I want to talk about it. And okay, we're getting to 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna shut up and go on my merry way. So I will see your beautiful faces later, and have a good day. Okay, peace, bye.